We are covering the different types of damages and supplementary payments you'll see on the property and casualty exam. First, let's break down damages into two main types, compensatory and punitive. Compensatory damages are meant to make an injured party whole again. They are further divided into special and general damages. Special damages are for specific, quantifiable economic losses. Think of things you can get a receipt for: medical bills, lost wages, and the cost to repair a vehicle. An exam question will often list various costs and ask you to identify the special damages, so look for the hard numbers. General damages are the opposite. They are non-economic and subjective, covering intangible losses like pain and suffering, emotional distress, or disfigurement. The exam will test this by describing a situation and asking you to classify the damages related to emotional harm. Now, punitive damages are different. Their goal is not to compensate the victim, but to punish the wrongdoer for reckless or intentional actions and to deter similar behavior in the future. This is a critical exam point. Most liability policies exclude punitive damages because it's against public policy to insure against intentional harm. Next, we have supplementary payments. The most important thing to remember is that these are amounts the insurer pays in addition to the policy's liability limits. This is a common exam trap. They'll give you a scenario with a policy limit, a judgment, and defense costs, and ask for the total payout. Remember that supplementary payments don't reduce the liability limit. For example, if an insured has a $300,000 liability limit and a court awards a $300,000 judgment, and there were $50,000 in defense costs, the insurer pays $350,000 in total. To remember what's covered, use the mnemonic bailed. B is for bonds, covering costs for bail bonds up to a specified limit, often around $250. A is for aid, meaning first aid rendered to others at the scene of an accident. I is for interest, specifically post-judgment interest that accrues on a settlement. L is for loss of earnings, reimbursing the insured for missing work, up to a daily limit like $250 to attend hearings at the insurer's request. E is for expenses, which are other reasonable expenses the insured incurs at the insurer's request. And finally, D is for defense costs, which covers attorney fees and legal expenses. This duty to defend is a key benefit, but it ends once the policy limit is exhausted through the payment of a judgment or settlement. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.